Hi, Pastor Nathan Decker with your Better Together devotion for today. And one of the things that my mom and dad do every year as a part of their Relay for Life fundraiser is that they raise tomatoes. And I'm not talking about just a few plants, but they raise from seed to planting stage a whole bunch. I think one year they did like 5,000 tomato plants. And they sell them to their neighbors and they sell them in their community. And by doing so, they raise a huge amount of money to help research for cancer and things like that. That's just one of the things they do. And every year that they come out during the springtime, they always bring my wife and I a couple of plants. And I do not have a green thumb. I really don't. And so because of that, my dad constantly has to help me in understanding what it is to transplant, what it is to move. And one of the things that I've learned from him is that you have to prepare the soil. You have to prepare the soil so that the plant will be truly, truly accepting of this transplant. And you have to prepare the soil so that when this transplant happens, the tomato plant will bear fruit you can enjoy. Now, I'm a pastor who's in the midst of a transplant. I'm in the midst of a move. I'm moving to a new location. And so one of the things that I have been doing in an effort to make sure that my ministry is fruitful in the next location is that I have begun praying and preparing the soil. Because the soil is where the roots go. The soil is where we plant down roots, so to speak. The soil is where the nutrients are found. And in our faith walk, we find that in prayer, because we have to plan for the future. We have to plan for success, and to do that, we prepare the soil with prayer. I'm encouraging you to pray, because I know that many of you are experiencing a new pastor, whether I happen to be the one that's coming to you or whether another pastor is coming your way, that you prepare the soil of your congregation, of your community with prayer. Maybe even go outside and grab a handful of soil and say, God, as I prepare for the future, as I prepare for what's ahead, we're preparing this with prayer. Fill this soil with nutrients. Fill this congregation, this community with a place where we can learn together how to love and care and just be better together. The soil matters. You can't grow crops in bad soil. It takes prayer to prepare the soil of our hearts for God's kingdom to break forth. It sounds like Jesus might have even talked about that in a parable. This is Pastor Nathan Decker encouraging you to remember that and to pray as we all prepare. Amen.